if I could just jump in, there are some things which, whether it's Shakespeare or any AI, they find a bit complicated. I find there are usually things where there are multiple steps to it. So Shakespeare and the AIs, they can understand roughly how to do DMs, but there are multiple steps and they do one and then they kind of get lost in the layering. So what I do, there's two things you can do here to help you. First, when you realize that the AI is just going around in circles, getting stuck, failing to do the same thing multiple times, I realize that. And then I say, okay, it's too much to ask that it does it in one step. So I'll ask it, hey, this is what I'm planning to do. Could you tell me what are the steps? And then it will give you like 3 or 5 kind of steps to implement that. And then I'll just note them down separately. And then I'll go back and I'll say, okay, I want you to do just this first step and then have it confirmed to you that it's done it. And then once it's done that, then you do the second one and so forth until you've done them all. And that gets way better results. It might seem at first that this is going to take way longer, but actually compared to just treading circles, it's better. Another option is if I've already made a significant part of my app vibe coding, and then I'm going to add a new feature like DMs, which is going to be complicated. Instead of risking butchering the existing app, I'll just make a whole new app just to try out this new feature. So then in your case, I would make a new app just to get DMs working. And in that app, I'm saying, just make me the DM client. And then oftentimes you can make something in isolation, or the AI can make it for you in isolation that it was struggling to do in your project. And then once it's got it working in that little disposable environment, then I'll just ask it, can you give me one big description of how to implement everything we've done? And then I copy that back to the original project, knowing that now that I've figured it out, now that I've got it working, I know what to give it so that it can just do it in one shot instead of going around in circles. So there are the two ways forward for now that might help you.